Hello, good morning. So, this is the chapter number 2 from Trade to Territory. East India Company begins trade in Bengal. The first English factory कहाँ पे set up हुई थी? In the river Hooghly in the year 1651. And at that time, there were a number of factors we need to consider to set up a factory, like warehouses and what type of trade need to be considered, who would be the merchants, who would be the traders. And by 1696 it began that there was built a fort around the settlement, and after that Mughal officials came to the company and bribed them so that we could get the rights. After that, what happened? Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb issued a firman. What is a firman? It is a royal order that granted the company the right to trade duty free in India. Means they did not have to give any duty, they didn't have to give any taxes to trade in India. After that, what happened? But officials of the company who were carrying on the private trade on the side were expected to pay duty. So there is some confusion, and when they conflicted with this, they refused to pay the taxes. This caused an enormous loss of revenue to whom? To Bengal. And now, after that, this led to trade in battles in Bengal. Alright, after that, the Bengal Nawab asserted their power and autonomy, and Murshid Quli Khan was followed by Ali Virdi Khan as the Nawab of Bengal, and they also refused to grant the company concessions and demanded the large number of tributes for company's right to trade. After that, the company, what they claimed, claimed that Bengal government is facing the losses of revenue, and what did they wanted? They wanted the taxes, but the Britishers were not paying the taxes. They were writing the disrespectful letters. So this led to Battle of Plassey. After this, the Battle of Plassey, when Ali Virdi Khan died in 1756, Sirajuddaula became the Nawab of Bengal, and he was simply a puppet ruler. Means he could not do anything on his own. He was strictly in the hands of the particular persons to do the things, right? So he was appointed the puppet ruler, and that Sirajuddola's rivals became the Nawab, and Sirajuddaulah asked the company to stop meddling in the political affairs of his dominion, stop fortification and pay the revenues. After that, negotiation fails, and the Nawab marched with 30,000 soldiers to the English factory at Qasim Bazaar, captured the company officials, locked their warehouses, disarmed all the Englishmen, and blockaded English ships. Then finally he marched to Calcutta to establish control over the company's fort over there. On hearing this news, the fall of Calcutta, company officials in Madras sent forces under the command of whom? Robert Clive, with their naval fleets. And in 1757, Robert Clive led the company army against whom? Sirajuddaulah at Plassey. So the Battle of Plassey became famous because it was a major victory the company won in India. Which company? The East India Company won in India. So after this, the defeat of Nawab was the forces led by Mir Jafar, one of Sirajuddaulah's commander, because he never fought the battle, and Clive had managed to secure his support to lead to the Battle of Plassey. After the defeat at Plassey, Sirajuddaulah was assassinated, and who was made the Nawab? Mir Jafar was made the Nawab. Soon the company discovered that it was very difficult for even the puppet Nawabs were not always help the company they wanted to be. So what happened? What could the company do? When Mir Jafar protested, the company deposed him and installed Mir Qasim in place. Right? Mir Jafar ke baad who is there? Mir Qasim has come in place, and his in turn was defeated in a battle fought at Buxar. And finally, after Mir Jafar, the Nawab had to pay around 5 lakh every month, but the company wanted more money to finance its wars, and Mir Jafar died in the